Hello my dear friends, the OnePlus 13 finally arrived after some long delays. The reason is simple. I ordered the OnePlus 13 from Germany because it turned out to be much cheaper than in Poland. I would like to thank my good friend Wojtek from the X-Service who helped me with order this phone from Germany. I hesitated until the very end whether I should order it from China or not, but when I found out that the OnePlus 13 wasn't available on Trading Shenzhen site with Oxygen OS after its global launch, I knew something was off. The OnePlus 12, right after its global launch, was maybe not immediately, but it was available faster on the Trading Shenzhen site with Oxygen OS, but with this model it was quite different. So I'd like to warn anyone interested in buying the OnePlus 13 from China to search for the information online about how it works. From what I found, auto updates only works with root access. The phone needs to be rooted to have a fully functional and stable Oxygen OS. I don't have experience with flashing phones, so I decided not to mess with it. This year the OnePlus 13 doesn't come with charger in box in European Union, although the box doesn't seem as thin as those of phones without a charger. Maybe it's just an optical illusion. Inside there is only a charging cable, paperwork and the SIM ejector tool. No stickers either. The OnePlus 13 continues to look of his predecessor. I choose the black version, which I find the most subdued. The blue and white versions don't appeal to me as much, and I must admit I'm really happy with this decision. The matte black and matte frame look fantastic, somehow more premium than the black OnePlus 12. I would like to point out that the black version is quite slippery. For me, the volume buttons are placed pretty high, which took me some getting used to after switching from the Vivo X100 Ultra. Of course, we have also a slider to change the phone profiles. And finally, we have full water resistance certifications, not just IP68, but also IP69, and that's a plus. The display is an LTPO panel with the enhanced refresh rate up to 120 Hz, 6.8 inches, QHD plus resolution, and the peak brightness of 4500 nits when viewing HDR content, of course. Regular brightness is 1600 nits. The specs are pretty much the same as in OnePlus 12, but this screen is less curved. It's not totally flat, it's curved on all four sides, which makes it feel bigger, even though it's actually not larger than in OnePlus 12. But I think it's a good change. I switched from natural to bright colors as soon as I started because I prefer the more saturated colors. So far, I have no complaints about the brightness of the screen, but there not be the strong sun for a while, so I will comment this brightness of the screen later when I use it in the stronger sun under load such as photos, movies, and we will see how the brightness will behave then. I can already see that the automatic brightness works very smoothly and I haven't had any problems at all. The fingerprint reader is now ultrasonic, while previously it was optical. It's faster, which is a significant improvement. The fingerprint reader is also a good height. As for the phone performance, there are no complaints. Snapdragon 8 Elite, 16 GB of RAM in my case, and the phone runs like rocket. The first thing I did when I turned on this phone was shrink the icons because Just like in ColorOS in Oppo, they seemed way too big. I have to admit, Oxygen OS is one of my favorite custom ROMs next to ColorOS. Smooth animations and lot of configuration options. Big plus for me. I joked with my friend recently that on Vivo X100 Ultra with Chinese ROM I had to turn on notifications, but here a flood of notifications from every app started to annoy me, so I have to go back to turning them off for certain apps. I must mention that excellent haptics. After the Vivo X100 Ultra, I finally feel real haptics feedback, not just a weak vibrations. It's a really nice feeling, and you can adjust the haptic feedback to your liking. And now they are AI features like AI summarization and AI speech, but just like in Oppo Find X8 Pro, they don't work in every language. We also have AI features in the gallery like magic eraser and reflections removal. And now in OnePlus 13 there will be 4 major updates. The speakers are great with a wide soundstage. There is even a bit of bass. It's hard to criticize. The OnePlus website says it supports aptX, aptX HD, LDAC and LHD-C, but on my Denon Per Pro it also supports aptX Adaptive, which is a big plus. And now we go to camera. Like in OnePlus 12, the OnePlus 13 has 3 cameras, but now all of them are 50 megapixel. Last year the OnePlus 12 surprised me. It wasn't the best camera on the market, but its progress compared to previous models was noticeable. Here the main sensor is the same as in OnePlus 12. The photos are quite natural with a good contrast and decent amount of detail. Because of the fact that the photos can sometimes come out bright, I use the master mode quite a lot, like in Oppo Find X8 Pro. It's a bit of pro mode, but you can also take pictures in auto mode, not only in pro. It's a good idea to turn off the vignette, which darkens the photo a bit. I would like to warn you that it all depends on the scene. Sometimes the master mode in the automatic settings can come out too dark, but this needs to be selected individually according to the scene in front of you. The biggest downside, in my opinion, is the large focus distance with the telephoto lens. It's the biggest regression compared to the OnePlus 12. The 3x telephoto lens is the same as in the Oppo Find X8 Pro, and it seems pretty good. But the more analysis will come later. You can also notice a significant difference in zoom above 60x, especially when turning the AI lens on and off. The difference seems even bigger than with the Oppo Find X8 Pro. But I think what surprised me the most were the night shots, and it seems like OnePlus really improved them since the OnePlus 12. These are just first impressions, so it's too early to give a 1% opinion of these cameras. I need to take more photos for more solid conclusions, and the full review will follow soon. As for the battery, we now have a new 6000 mAh battery. It looks promising. As I mentioned earlier, there is no charger in the box anymore. Wired charging is 100 watt and wireless charging is 50 watt. I charged this OnePlus from 10% to full in 52 minutes using my 65 watt Samsung charger. It would be definitely faster with dedicated charger, but I don't have it. These are just first impressions, so everything is still fresh. After the incredibly successful OnePlus 12, the OnePlus 13 doesn't have it easy. The OnePlus 12 was a perfectly balanced phone in terms of quality and price. Here the price is a bit higher at launch. Of course, you can try using codes and ordering from abroad like I did, and there is no charger in the box, but the changes from the OnePlus 12 are noticeable. Of course, not all of them are for better. We can definitely say the fingerprint reader is better, the screen is flatter and more comfortable for media consumption, but on the other hand, I'm really annoyed by the focusing distance of the telephoto lens, which is clearly a regression. We will see how things go from here. Besides the OnePlus 13, I also have the Honor Magic 7 Pro, so expect some videos soon on my channel. Thank you very much for watching this movie. Comment section is yours. Please leave comment if you want to. And take care. Bye.